Hey guys, Sloth here. Another Starcraft 2 commentary. Gonna be another live one. And I'm talking to Garrett, or Powder. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but I play with him a lot. I know him in real life. He's not very good at Starcraft, but still he plays, which is good. He actually spilt some kind of drink on his MacBook Pro, so he can't even play anymore. He's waiting for a new one. So I'm gonna ask him where his new one is. He was supposed to get it in like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, here we go. Live commentary. I'm going to be playing another Zerg versus Zerg, so I hate it. It's not that great. But, you know, long story. I'll tell you in a bit. Alright, he'll probably holler at me on Skype later. Forget about that. I'm talking about the commentary, guys. Talking about the commentary. My strategy in Zerg versus Zerg has changed a little bit. I do still get roaches a lot, but I like to delay my roaches and just harass as much as I can with pretty early Zerglings, not really to end the game. I mean, of course, if I have an opportunity to end the game early, I will. But I like to just hold the opponent to one base as long as possible while I expand with a lot of lings as defense. And also 2 or 3 spine crawlers will go down at my natural if I'm able to take it. So pretty good map, Lost Temple. I do see now that we are close positions, which could be bad if he's like doing a 10 pool or something. But 10 pool's not so hard to hold off if you are halfway decent at microing. Some people probably want to know how to hold off a 10 pool as a Zerg player. If you get a 10 pool, like if I was to get 10 pooled, which of course he's not, he's got way too many drones. If you were to get 10 pooled, the main thing is keeping your drones alive. I mean, even if your hatchery is going down, you're going to want to keep your drones alive as long as possible before you can hatch enough lings to hold off whatever the opponent's doing. Which, in this case, he would be doing a 10 pool, like I just said. But it does look like he is going to hold off. Oh, he is going to go 15 hatch, so I'm going to try to punish this as much as I possibly can. Because if I can, that would be great, because it would give me the upper hand without a doubt. I'm going to be expecting a lot of spine crawlers trying to go down when I attack. Not going to have time to get upgrades for my lings before I attack, which is okay. Because guess what? It doesn't matter. As long as I kill his expansion, that's 300 minerals. Tons of minerals. 300, guys, is a ton of minerals this early in the game. And you're attacking this puppy. Go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Starcraft taught me how to do that. Not really taught me, but you know what I'm saying. Gonna probably just put some pressure on as early as I can. As soon as this queen pops, I'm also going to be expanding whenever my minerals get a little too high to just be producing Zerglings, which will happen relatively quickly. He doesn't look like he's going to have any gas. He's not saturated this one. Overlord placement right here is decent. But yeah, guys, going to be trying to take out this expansion as quick as possible. Might have some trouble. Going to put 2 guys on gas, just because. And my queen is now spawning, and my queen, of course, will be up before him, which means I get the first inject, which means I should have the first semi-big wave of units. So, I'm going to try and get that speed up, as well as expanding, just because you can see my minerals were getting very high right there. That is going to happen whenever you cut your drones on gas and just put them on minerals, as well as just producing Zerglings. But, as I said, I did put more drones back on gas, and that's going to be for my Zergling upgrades. And if you want to know which upgrade to get, I personally prefer getting the defense upgrade, but that's just me. It really does not matter that much, and I am going to go ahead and move in. Pull these lings. Always set your rally point to where you can get reinforcements as quick as possible, and I'm going to see what I can do. Ling speed is now up. Going to see if he has any spine crawlers. He does have 1 spine crawler. Should be able to take it out pretty easily. But the other one is up now, as well as getting... Oh, yes, got up in his main. That is going to cause very much a lot of problems for him. Going to be able to kill a lot of drones. 1, 2. Got more back here. Going to attack his drone line. Try and micro kill as many drones as I can. which is pretty much all of them, and then I'm going to get out of there. And then I'm going to start my mass production of the drones, as well as trying to put a little bit of pressure on him with these lings. I know I have map control at this point. He's probably going, I should have scouted, but I do have this Overlord in wonderful position to scout if I need to. So I'm going to start my melee attack, as well as get a Roach Warren. That Roach Warren is strictly going to be for defensive purposes at this point, in case he decides to move in, which I'm really hoping he doesn't. I'm going to assume he's Diamond. He held it off pretty well, was blocking with his queens, so not a bad player at all. And that's just my opinion. If y'all think he's bad, then you probably think I'm bad. So, you're wrong, guys. I am pro. Get a little bit of scouting on him, see if he's got any roaches up. Maybe not going roaches. Could perhaps be going some kind of muta build, which would cause a little bit of problems, but I will sacrifice my Overlord here. I actually don't even have to sacrifice him. I just need to find out if he does have lair or not. And of course I'm supply block because I'm garbage. So he is not going lair, so I'm going to expect roaches with probably just upgrades, and I'm also going to respond with roaches. So I killed quite a bit of drones there, and considering the amount of spine crawlers he has, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to assume that I should be ahead at this point. All those larvae were drones, if you were wondering. I'm also going to start my lair, and then as soon as I get more saturated at this base, which right now is pretty garbage saturated, see if he does have roaches. I just need to find out if he has roaches at this point. It looks like he's going a Spiniciwa build, and if you haven't seen it, it's pretty effing crazy. But we will see if he can pull it off. I would be surprised if he could, because it is very, very micro-intensive. So if he is able to pull this off, I will probably still post this game. Normally I don't post games that I lose, and I'll be honest about that, just because, you know, who likes to see me lose, because I'm so good. It would ruin my image of you, or your image of me. Which it does look like he is going to do that build, but does he even have his lair up yet? Oh man, if he doesn't, that's going to cause him a lot of problems. See if he's got the lair. He has not got the lair at his natural. See if he has it at his main now. I do have it. I'm going to be researching roach speed and just strictly going to be pumping the roaches. Need to get this third geyser going, just simply because I am going for the roaches and upgrades as well. So see if he's still going to be mass producing the queens, and it looks like he is still mass producing the queens as well as Ling. So trying the Spiniciwa build, guys, and I have tried it before, and I am honestly not very good at it. And there's an Evo chamber. I did not see what that is. I do need to find out. He is getting his lair now, and I would like to attack before he gets his lair. So it's really going to come down to whether or not he can micro well. I'm going to attack when roach speed and my 1-1 is done, which will be in about not that long, probably about a minute on each. So yeah, I should be in pretty good shape. Gonna also attack with these lings, which are 0-1. And I'm going to pull my my rally point up here to my lings and just pump out the roaches, guys. Pump the roaches. Pump the freaking roaches. And another good tip, never get supply blocked, which I always do that. I always think I'm going to get supply blocked, and then I go ahead and produce, and then I'm not supply blocked, which is awesome. Anyway, here we go. Gonna attack very shortly. Speed is up. Level, or 1-1 is almost up. Gonna wait for these 5 roaches to get there, and then we're gonna try and do some damage, guys. We'll see how Queen does against Mass Roach with 1-1. Should be interesting. I probably should prepare my third as well, but I'm not going to. Just gonna mass produce the units right here, and yeah, we'll see how I do. Let's just pull the roaches in right now. Try and pick off these queens. Trying to get in good positions with these roaches. You do see that I did kill my own roach right there. Getting a decent concave right here, and he's going to have some trouble holding this off. I'm trying to micro back some of these roaches. I'm doing okay right now. He's just got so many spine crawlers. I'm going to pick off all these queens if I can. Pull my rally point back a little bit. Go ahead and take out all three of these spawn crawlers. Good God. Need to kill these queens is what I really need to do. Need to inject. Really what I need to do right now, I just need to pick off all the queens. If I pick off the queens, he's just going to have such a hard time. And should be fine right here. Should be perfectly fine right here. Need to pull away from these spawn crawlers just to take out the natural. Oh God. Get the lings. So much damage on those freaking spine crawlers. Get these roaches out in front. Trying. He is having to pull drones, which is great. I can kite the drones. Gonna be able to kill all the drones, and he's gonna have quite a hard time coming back from this. Trying to micro. Sorry if I get a little quiet, but y'all can watch the action. Pull away from these spine crawlers. Gonna kill this one. It's gonna be my main concern, and that should go down really quickly. Get more roaches. Just pumping the roaches at this point, guys. I do have 3 just chilling back here. Gonna be able to take out this third, and he is gonna have to GG out of this one. Trying the Spanishi wall build. If y'all are gonna try that build, you really need to practice it either against the computer and get the timings down, because right there, the main game changer for him would have been probably queens, in my opinion. He did have a lot of spawns, but the problem is with this is if I'm able to take out your queens, then the spawn crawlers are going to die very quickly. You're going to have those transfuses just going as quick as possible. He did have banelings as well as the Nidus network, so very, very typical Spanishi wall build. And if y'all haven't watched that guy, he is amazing. So yeah, just roaches with upgrades, was able to fend it off. It was really about timing. I did not see any infestors, no infestors on the way, which is quite surprising. But honestly, I mean, even like 1 or 2 infestors might not have been able to hold this off. It really came down to the queen micro. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this cast. I could have probably expanded as well, but that's okay. But if y'all are still watching, thanks for hanging with me through my little rant at the end. Trying to tell y'all how to play even though I'm garbage myself. But yeah, I hope I had a lot of good feedback on all of the games I've casted that are live so far. So I love that. It's really great. So appreciate everyone watching, and I'll see you next time, guys.